Dallas Airport, and I just wanted to take a moment to talk to you about welding education because since I've been traveling, I've been noticing the last few days uh, what the need is. And from Atlanta, well, from Florida to Georgia to Alabama, all of them had educational needs. Welding education is one of them because there's a big need in welding. They're trying to close the gap on some of the employment. And they also have government grants to help get people certified and trained. Some states the grants going anywhere from 18,000 a student to like I think between 16 to 18,000 a student. Peace. So I think that it's an asset that we'll try to tap into some of this money, man, especially in the areas like the rural south. In certain cities too, a lot of cities actually have educational programs for the inner city and just for helping redevelop the area. A lot of cities are like redoing the infrastructure. So you got to think when it comes to the people that's actually retiring now, a lot of them in their 50s to 60s, they've been doing it for a long time. And there's not a lot of new blood jumping into the field. But it is a need, fam. When I was in Alabama, I noticed a big need, fam. I seen, I think I seen that the state, not the state, but the city of Birmingham was actually looking for some educational programs, some companies to actually bring forth some things to help educate the city. And man, it's everywhere you go, fam. To be real with you, because right now everybody's trying to um, build, regroup, uh, repair the infrastructure, create new jobs, create new opportunities, um, bring new products to the market. I also seen a Tesla lot that was close by where I was located at, and I just noticed how they transport them out. Um, how is a need because a lot of people looking at like, man, these these vehicles $100,000, 200,000, you know, and you see them like a whole parking lot full of them. So it got to be a need, you know. But even on those, there's mechanical welding with the machines. But I also seen too. I want to say I seen Lincoln got a new uh, portable. I guess you say a robot welder, where it connects to the machine. You show it what to do, it do the pieces for you. A lot of companies are doing that because it's less room for error when it comes to building products, man. And that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? If they can replace the ball with a machine, they'll do it. But you know, it takes people to do certain things to watch over the machine. So if you are in the city and there's a big need for education, it might be time to tap into it if you've been thinking about teaching, if you've been thinking about developing a program, maybe to reach out and help. Right now, they need those programs. They need the programs for the homeless. They need the programs for education, rural areas. So that's a lot going on right now, fam, to be honest with you. And I just noticed these last few days, like I said, I've been doing a lot of traveling. I'm here now, like I say, in Dallas, and I'm on my way to Little Rock so I can get back to the house. And the goal is, fam, to get home and start working on some pictures. I got some prints I got to have designed. I got a project that I got to come back in soon within a week or two and start working on the conversion. Um, man, there's a lot going on, fam. But I wanted to talk about welding education because it's a need. It's a need to know how to order materials, what's the size of the material, being familiar with what you do, like the project. Okay, I need this, I don't need that. I need this contractor, I don't need that one. You know, we have to dot our I's and cross all our T's ourselves, man. I mean, it is what it is. So right now, I will say there is a big need for welding education. And this has just been, from Arkansas to Florida, from Georgia to Alabama is what I'm seeing, and Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a need in Louisiana and other states got big needs, especially in the East Coast, West Coast. Like I say, shout out to Phoenix. I planned on being out there, going back out there soon, so I got to get back out to Phoenix, Arizona, to take care of some business. I just noticed they changed a few banks, so now there's some banks in the area actually that's in Georgia. That was in Phoenix, so I can actually go to Georgia when I'm in Georgia, and I can actually go visit the bank that I got in Phoenix, so I can try to kill several birds in one stone. But right now, fam, I think that's important if you got the opportunity to start working on this program. Um, Work on you some type of program where you can actually show what you're going to teach, what they're going to learn, how long the program is, what type of material you're going to use, type of equipment, all of that. And then a lot of these grants right now will pay for that. So will pay for everything you need. They just need a person to facilitate it, to run it, and actually be passionate about what they do. You know. So I think that we really got to take advantage of the time, especially us who really want to do some education, really want to build our own products because if we teach our own can build our products, man. So I think that that's a big plus for us because, it's just the system we live in right now. We got to take advantage of everything. And today, like I said, I've been really thinking about the need, fam. Fam, when I tell you it's a need, it's a big need. And I've been brainstorming last few hours, well, really since this morning, about how I'm gonna come in with my new approach. I got to do a different business venture. Um, Coming to a different area, I just met some new business partners that I got to do some work for, and hopefully this open up a bigger door. But we got to start somewhere, fam. So right now, I'm really focused on writing up some materials for some educational programs. Working on some patents and some blueprints for some conversions, shipping container conversions, product over talent, family product over talent. We got to get the talent, and once we get the talent, we use the talent to build products. That's what we got to do. We got to use the talent that we got to build up the people to help educate, and then build a team up so that way we can be able to teach our own, use our own for the work and everything. You know what I mean?
Any pre-orders, welcome aboard. Any people needing extra time and assistance on the onboarding process, work for everything. I want to tell another.
So they started moving our flights around. So we got a couple of new things popping up. So just wanted to make sure I heard that real quick. My flight will be coming up in about an hour or so. Look like they pushed off a couple of them. But fam, I just wanted to talk to y'all live. Oh man, most definitely. Like I say, I really think it's important, fam. I think it's important that we take advantage of it. Hold up for a second. Make sure I lock that in. Oh man, I'm telling you, right now it's time, fam. Take advantage of welding education, and I love to say welding education because you can actually start out making more money than just having a regular job. And then for us that think, entrepreneurs and business owners, there's plenty more avenues when it comes to welding. And for those who just looking for jobs and employment and careers, you can still win as well.
53901 to tell another good morning, welcome aboard.
Like we just now starting to load this other flight. Well, like I said, I just wanted to come live, fam, and just talk about some welding education because it's been on my mind. Like the stuff I done seen, that's money out here. If they throwing 16, $18,000 a student to teach them, and you got a facility and you can teach X amount of students and you can keep it going. I also found out that in Alabama they got a prison outreach program to help educate people coming out of prison. So I want to create something for those who are coming out of prison, and then I want to create something to keep those who are going into prison. So that's the goal, family. We got to break the chain completely. But if we come up with something, I think that it can really help. And then sometimes you have to relocate them and go to areas where they can help your dreams and ambitions come to life. Some places you be at, they think too small, so it takes someone from outside of the area to come in and bring a fresh new idea. Um, One guy that I talked to in Alabama said, man, it's hard to kind of network with some of these folks. They only think one thing. Everybody want a club or just, some type of something they can boast on, but nothing that truly holds good value. You know what I mean? Where you can actually educate people and help people. So, that's a need. I think that, right now we got to take advantage of it. It's been kind of busy here today. I ended up getting dropped off on one side and literally had to walk, seemed like it was 2 miles all the way around the airport to get over here to the other side. So they're getting it going. They're getting the flights moving around. They had a lot of departures today. I guess the weather was bad in Texas. The guy said that around this time of the year, Texas normally have some storms coming in, so they had to reroute us. We came in. My flight was actually late to come in, but everything turns out. But Sam, let me say this one more time: welding education. Find out what the need in whatever city you in. Because right now, the government is giving a lot of money to the cities, the capitals, different areas for education, for growth, for build, for more jobs. They want you to create more jobs. They want you to create more places to live. So they got a lot going on right now, fam. You know, and welding education is key. So, my goal is to lead by example. I got a lot on my plate, fam. I'm not even gonna lie. I got stuff I got dealing with in my personal life. I got business, and just trying to keep your head above the water. You know what I mean? So while we going through the motions, stay focused. You know, uh, Remember why you're doing what you're doing. Keep your prayers, stay rooted and grounded, because it's wicked out here. It's easy to get sidetracked or 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 put in a situation where you want to abort your mission, abort your goals and dreams. So don't do that, man. You know, if I can tell you anything I've seen over the last few days, I would tell you this: what I learned, the wealth, the money, the cars, the homes, all that stuff, we just borrowed it, man. You don't own it because it ain't gonna be here. Even if you make it, it's not yours. You got to give it to somebody else. So we just borrowed it. The money, the living, the expenses, we just borrowed everything. So are you a good steward? So a lot of times, if you're a good steward, it's a small thing. God will bless you with some big things because at the end of the day, you're just gonna use it and pass it to someone else. Maybe a child that didn't work for it, donate it to someone, or give it to a cause, or keep it in rotation. Keep the rich rich and the poor poor. That's kind of what they're doing right now. So I want you to just realize, man, that don't get caught up thinking that you got to do whatever for the money. Money isn't real. Time is, man. You know, you hold the value. The value is in what you know, not in that piece of paper. A lot of people sold their real estate for paper, and they wish they didn't do it because they spent the money, but the land is going up. They charging us for everything. They just had some smaller areas. Even where my daughter at, I think the rent just went up to 1,400 in Fayetteville, Arkansas, where she's at. So they paying like 1,400 up there for a nice place to live. You know what I mean? If you're not living in under no bridge and you want to have somebody nice, it's going to be at an average of 1,300 to 1,400. That's what they trying to get off the whale. So cost of living is rising, man. So uh, You either gonna work hard and give it to them, or you gonna work hard and create your own way. But just remember this though, we're just borrowing it, man. It ain't ours. We gotta give it back up. So don't get caught up trying to do something to somebody for no money, man. But there is opportunities out here. We just got to work together. Some people you can work with, some people you can't. But once you get around some people and you notice who you can, just keep that in mind. Don't worry about the person that you want to network with if you can't. Network with the person that you know you can network with. Y'all two can come up. Y'all can get a real big bag and then keep doing it, and then you might attract someone else that don't know about y'all yet. You know, this situation, you flying out. I got a chance to meet a couple different gentlemen who are owners. Like they own city blocks. I ain't talking about no lot. You know what I mean? So I met some people that was in some good positions, and they respected my ideal of what I'm trying to do, and they need someone like me around. So sometimes what you know can be an asset. So that's why I like to say that your gift, family, your gift will make room for you. Um, your gift will put you in front of kings and not many men. You know, that's an old proverb. I remember when I read that, I used to always wonder what it meant. What it means. You know, what you mean if I get a good gift, you know, it's going to set me in front of set me in front of royalty. And family, I'm not going to lie to you. Um, since I started my business in 2016, when I actually went out on my own and then moved in 2017, pretty much, Phoenix, um, so much happened in my life, but I had to make a decision to stand on what I wanted to do. You know, I didn't know how it was going to turn out, fam, but I had a goal, fam. I said, you know what? I know I can do this. And even now, fam, I got stuff going on right now. You know, the average person just said, man, forget it. I'm going home. I'm done. But I got stuff I got to do, fam. You know what I mean? I got a mission, so it is what it is. I'm gonna push through it, and hopefully, living to be remembered. You know what I mean? And I just want those who feel like we can't do it and what we look like, or just because you went to prison or you got a felon. I went to prison for 10 years, fam. From 16 to 26, and I'm still out here pushing, fam. I'm not letting nobody tell me what I can't do. You know, only you can do that. And be realistic. If you know you can't do something, switch it up and help somebody. Get some help. Find some people who can. But don't just, fall into the situation and then be like, man, I got to drop the ball because you started prematurely. So, fam, just remember, we living on borrowed time. Um, all this stuff gonna stay in rotation when we gone, fam. What's going on, fam? What's going on? Where you at? Where you checking in from? So today, fam, um, I'm really thinking about these programs, relocating, um, starting a whole new structure of business, keeping my mind open to opportunities. You know what I mean? I feel like anything can happen from here on out. Louisiana, okay, Louisiana. You know what's so crazy? I was just thinking about Louisiana the other day. I was telling somebody, man, that's a place I haven't been yet. I've been to. I'm trying to see. Nah, you know what, fam? I ain't been to Louisiana yet. Maybe a part of it, and I didn't know it. Nah, I haven't been to Louisiana yet. Not that I know of, unless I was young. Oh man, I appreciate that. And you know what? It's crazy you say that because that's my goal with educating the prisoners, those who are coming out, so I can help them, and then try to prevent us from getting in there. You know what I mean? Because right now, fam, in America, from the ages of 12 to 24, they say we're gonna be dead in prison or addicted to some harmful drugs. And then, family, they just passed another law in Arkansas. I don't know about other states, but I know in Arkansas they passed a law that some of them guys getting two valid charges and getting some two valid charges, they got to do 100% of their time. So even if they go and get a lawyer, and the lawyer say, man, you got 10 years, and the judge say you got to do 10, you got to do 2 years, you get down there. They're going to tell you got to do that whole 10, 100%. And that's what they doing, fam. They secure in the bag. You know, a lot of people going down there young, they ain't getting a chance to get themselves together. When they get out, and they go right back. And there go a job for them. There go a job for this person, a job for that person, a captain, a lieutenant, a CEO. Man, they making money off of us, man. They making money off of us to fail, off us to be slow and allow the system to take care of us, man. It's just modern day slaves, man. They using us, man, 100%. So until we wake up and see what's going on, fam, we're gonna stay in this cycle. You know what I mean? So my goal is to break the cycle, fam. You know, my goal is to really break the cycle. So that's why I'm educating. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So that way, hopefully, you know what I mean, I can pave the way for someone that can take it to a whole nother level. But I'm here networking now. You know what I mean? I'm by myself now, but things are starting to get big. You know, things are starting to expand. It blows my mind how you might be wrapped around an area of some friends or some sources where you're from that know you, but they won't if you own something like this, they ain't gonna help you, you know, grow. They want to see if you can do it. If somebody else big and they make it, oh, I knew you, man, you remember I was supporting you. They really want to support you. You know, they really don't care if you make it or not. But the goal is you doing something they said they couldn't do. You know, all they know is just slaving for a living. You're trying to work hard for yourself so that way you can break some things. And it is what it is, man. So don't get discouraged because people you know are not going to be the people that help get you over the hump. There's gonna be some strength. And I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna treat you good, fam. They're gonna cook for you. They're gonna give you hugs. They're gonna love you. Make sure you got something. You gotta make sure you got something in your pocket. Make sure you're living good. Man, that's what good people do, fam. I done witnessed it. I done witnessed it, man. And sometimes you sit in a situation like, man, I don't know how I deserve this, but I know with all the things that I've been enduring, I know God is good, man. I just gotta stay focused. I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong. I got my flaws and my issues, but I'm willing to say, hey, I'm flawed and I do have issues, but I'm willing to get back up and keep knocking on the door. You know what I mean? I really believe and embrace change, but I don't believe in someone forcing me to change. Like being in a relationship and someone saying, you got to change, I'm gonna do this. Nah, all you gonna do get for me is you go in the opposite direction. You know what I mean? I like to feel that, you know, it's more of a sincere thing than a control thing because I did a lot of time, fam. So I'm not with being controlled. I was controlled in prison, and I seen it on the third degree, first degree, might as well say. It was terrible. And so to be here now, fam, is to just think about, you know, what's going on, the reality of it, and, you know, building this HogOn University, getting some things off the ground, fam. The goal is just to lead by example, fam. You know what I mean? I've been getting my hog on for a minute, and you know what I realized, fam? It's a personal journey. It's a personal journey. Don't think you know everything and stay humble because some doors gonna open and you're gonna be like, man, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I had a good time this last 2 days, fam, and I'm thankful that I was able to see what I see. I'm thankful that I was able to realize that it's so borrowed time, borrowed riches, wealth. It ain't yours. You know, you just using it. So be a good steward of the gifts you got, the money you got, the opportunities you know that run across your plate. Because opportunity, family, is worth more than anything. It can change your life. It can literally change your life. An opportunity. So my goal is to create welding opportunities for welding education. I'm gonna be working on a specific program that I'm trying to work up, and our goal is to help those who are coming out of prison and to help those who going into prison and just help educate the community and give the trade and awareness of what we're doing in America with our people. So for those who believe in the movement, man, just keep me lifted, man. And you know, like I say, I travel a lot. So for those who are in the area, if I'm in the city, I'm in your city. Hey, holler at me, network with me. You know what I mean? I went out with some of Um, one of my followers, maybe a few weeks ago, that I met, and we hung out when I went to South Carolina. So, I'm always willing to meet my people, man, sit down, chop it up. So if you're in the area where I'm coming, I'm gonna be back in Mobile. I mean, not sorry, not Mobile, but Birmingham, probably a week or two. So in a week or two, I should be back in the area. So y'all make sure, man, if you're in the area, holler at me. Like I say, my goal is to, I got a container conversion to do, and then I'm working on some more business ventures in the city. So hey, you got to start somewhere. You got to get started, man. So welding education is where it's at, man. I can't make it up. Can't make it up. I can't make it up. They're giving out $16,000 to $18,000 per student to train somebody. Get some of the money from the government if you got a facility, or you're able to facilitate someone, or you got the knowledge and someone else can help you facilitate. So there's a lot going on, fam. There's a lot of people that want to tap into some of this money but don't know how to do it. So stay humble, stay consistent, and like I say, keep following them. I'm gonna be giving y'all more updates on what's going on. But no matter where you at, fam, well in education. You know what? I remember the day my mom came on visitation and said, "Son, have you thought about being a welder?" That's what my mama told me. She knew I wasn't going to do nothing that would cause me to work for somebody and make petty money because I grew up hustling. You know what I'm saying? So I was already familiar with money, so I wasn't going to do nothing I couldn't get no money with. So I'm so happy and so thankful that she introduced me to welding, man. It changed my life, and it can change yours too. Y'all be blessed. I know it's what's today? Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday evening. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Normally, I'd be knocked out by this time, but I still got a lot of flights and ride and drive to do once I get back. So, you know, uh, y'all be blessed, man. Continue to prosper, and just know that that's the way it comes, man. That's the way it comes. And if you in the head of the wave, you'll be better than being behind it. Y'all be blessed. Hold on.